Okay. Hello. Hopefully my audio is working somewhat decently. Hi, how you doing? Hope you're having a good night. I'm not planning on doing anything too intensive right now. I'm just gonna be practicing some combos, labbing, that sort of thing, kind of like I was doing last night. Except this time I'll actually let people in the training whenever they. I guess I should probably turn crossplay on for this, shouldn't I? Which means I gotta go back. Um, Not a big deal. I'll just claim everything and then go back that way. I wonder why my mic is showing as like weird. It's like I don't know. Ever played All's Justice yet? Unfortunately, I am not Jeff Bezos, so I cannot afford All's Justice at the moment. $70 for anything is a bit like insanely excessive. I can't afford it. Like okay, let me rephrase that. I could buy it right now, but there's no good reason for me to do so. I can't risk. I may as well throw 10 towards this and make a good overhaul tuning if I got her. Yeah, sorry. Normally I'd have an earlier stream time, but yeah, sometimes it's sometimes it's a little more. Oh yeah, that's right. Hang on, let me turn on crossplay real quick, just in case. Um, I don't know. I guess in case people want to join while I'm doing this, but I don't know if anyone's gonna be. Yeah. Let me turn on crossplay real quick. Oh yeah, boy, I sure do love sweating randomly for no fucking reason. My hands. Okay. It's always annoying as hell when this happens. It serves no evolutionary advantage. If anything, it's a disadvantage. Why the fuck is this a thing? Okay. Here, I'll do this. Maybe cooling down. Um, okay. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Sorry. One sec. Keep in mind, I'm just doing training mode. Just to lab combos. That's the only thing I'm doing right now. But if you're interested, it's a 2-1-1-2-2. Um, yeah, we were working on this a little bit yesterday, but I've got to get better at landing these more reliably. Um, I am. Okay, I gotta go grab a fucking. Give me a sec. I'm doing all right. Just getting ready to lab some more combos. Just give me just a moment. I'll be right back. If you're interested, crossplay is turned on. I'm gonna be popping in there real quick in just a moment, and team ID is 2-1-1-2-2. Okay, sorry about that. My sincerest apologies. Okay, damn, I am. Okay, I guess this is. Is this everyone? I guess so. All right. But like I said, I'm just trying to be a little bit more reliable with hitting transform combos. Yes, we've discovered a lot of them yesterday, but today's gonna be actually practicing them. Um, okay. I need to like make it muscle memory. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Oh, that's a good overhaul build, actually. I was thinking about it. I think Twisted Fortune is actually a really broken. I Actually, I'll move down here so that the NPCs spawn a little higher. Recently got the new skill set in Edgeray. Yeah, she's intended to be like a fully support, so that makes sense.
I don't like you.
Trust me.
Okay. Right. Okay. So starting out, I'm gonna make a few changes real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and set everyone to level 9. Okay, training menu. Damage settings, we're gonna set to GP auto recovery. We'll make reload sped up. Okay. So we're gonna practice on Assault Deku real quick. Again, we're just going for consistency, not flashiness. Okay. So again, let's... Yeah, see, I waited. I didn't wait long enough. But yeah, no, the reason I thought it would be broken on Overhaul in particular is because, yeah, if you just go around the whole match getting nothing but green team heals, you could theoretically, just stall for like ever, in the storm. Like, I think doesn't the higher the level, the more chance it doesn't consume. I would imagine that's the case. Because if that's the case, you get Overhaul with a large bag, and he just has, like, it full of team heals. And then with Twisted Fortune, him downing those, sometimes it won't even take one. Like, tell me that's not busted as hell. Okay, yeah, we also need to practice on some of our own combos. Like those, okay. Okay, and now we do this. Okay, that's obviously not good. I need to do a little bit better than that. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, let's make sure that, again... Yeah, see, I waited. I wasn't fast enough. There we go, okay. Again, we're trying to do, Twisted Fortune with high-speed replenishment. Oh my god. It wouldn't work, because it only works on, GP recovery items, but yeah, if it worked on HP, that would be... Okay, yeah, I need to get better at landing that. Pretty sure it only works on GP recovery items. Okay. Okay, I mean, that's a pretty reliable transform combo, I can't lie. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's not really a whole lot that they can do about that. It's pretty damn reliable. Okay, let's see. Maybe there's a way to do one that... Okay, that stuns them for a little bit longer. I could do that instead. That's also another relatively simple one that does a lot of damage. Oh, that one could be good too. Okay, hang on. Hang on. So if I do... I actually only need one Black Whip for this. Yeah, look at that. That's another good one. Okay. Okay, now we're cooking with fire. I could probably follow that up with a kick rather than an alpha. I could probably do... Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better. Okay, that is so much better of a combo. if I was fast enough, I would be able to get the gamma off on that too. Hang on, I got this, I got this. Okay, yeah, see, I didn't pull alpha fast enough. Hang on, I'm trying to see if I can implement the crouch shot too. Hang on, I can do this. I know I can. Okay, so I mean that's honestly it'd be better just to hit beta, like just because okay, I need to be pointed a little higher than that if I want to. I gotta be pointed just a tad bit higher. Ah, I missed. Okay. Damn it. Okay. It's pulling him too close. Okay. Okay, so I can't follow up with beta. It's too high. Okay. Again, remember, this is the only purpose of this particular stream is just to, Oh, that's even better. Oh my god. Hang on. If I... Look at that. That is disgusting. Oh my god. That is such a disgusting combo. And because of the fact that that right there would be a guard break, this would just kill. Like, that would be death. Right there. That would be a TOD. That's a TOD combo. Hang on, let me actually... Right, so this is at normal HP. Like, I wouldn't even have to finish the fucking combo. Like, damn. Alright, I'll do that, and then I'll go in and GP auto recovery. There we go. But yeah, like, holy shit. That's a full-on TOD. And it really only requires hitting one black. Well, I might be able to do it with only one black whip. Okay, I would need to do... I would have to hit the gamma afterwards, but I can do it with only one black whip. Okay. I like this. Okay, I like this a lot. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start practicing with Bakugo because... Or, no, we're actually going to start practicing with Strike Deku. Surely I can get a TOD combo with him as well. Okay, so... I don't know much about how Strike Deku works. No, that's not how you do it. No, it's not how you do it. Okay. 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 Again, I don't know how Strike Deku works. I really don't. I mean, I can follow it up with that, which, I mean, honestly, that would work. Okay, if I had my crosshair at the right position, that would have worked. Okay, if I had my crosshair in the right place, that would have worked. There we go. Okay. So, yes, in case you're wondering what I'm doing, this regular starting part, that would be a guard break normally. So if I do that, that would be a TOD, I think. That would be a TOD combo. Try tap Gamma to launch him, then run up the ramp in beta. Yeah, sure, I can do that. If I could turn around fast enough, I could Gamma him there. Okay. He's trapped in the ramp. Look at him. He's so sad. Okay, I am gonna test this with regular health though. Okay, so let me do this. It's a TOD. It's a fucking TOD. It's a fucking TOD. Oh my god. We found another one. My god. Why? Hang on, let me swap on GP. And that's not even a hard one to pull off. I know I can do that. Like, I know I could do that in the middle of a match. That's not even difficult. Oh my god. Okay. Next up, freaking Rapid Deku. Oh my god. He's actually got, multiple, but they're all tied into having overdrive. So, what I can do... Yeah, see, there we go. If you interrupt the second uppercut with a Gamma, it's possible. But yeah, if you get overdrive, that's like already going to be like half of his health bar. But yeah, that's like, what the f... Obviously, if I hit a Beta Alpha Gamma prior to that, like, that is going to kill him. But it does require me landing 2 melee strikes. No, okay, I can't use Beta because that does an instant knockdown. Obviously, I can't use like grounded Alpha. I might be able to use Air Alpha. Well, not if I am a noob and have my crosshair launch all over the place. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. I mean, it's a much simpler one, but yeah, I could do it. Okay, that's a pretty solid way to be able to get overdrive real quick. Okay. So yeah, it does a lot of damage, and if I interrupt the third one, I can. That's also a TOD. I'm fairly certain. Gonna go ahead and set our damage settings back to normal just to test. Okay, well, if I had finished that, no, actually, I mean, it leaves him on like 1 alpha to die, so I feel like that's a pretty successful. It's not a full TOD. I probably could have done better than that. I could do better than that. I know I could do better than that. I'm gonna set it back to normal. Okay, if I'd waited just a little bit longer, I could have... Oh my god. Okay.
Sorry, but this is my victory.
If I'd waited just a little bit longer. Hey, Fnatic, how you doing? We're just labbing some combos, trying to get better with, trying to improve our skill with Rapid Toga. I'm gonna reset positions real quick. Yeah, I'm sorry, I needed to reset positions real fast. Okay, so, I mean, that's relatively simple. I mean, that's nothing too crazy. But let's go ahead... Okay, and now we take the opportunity to go ahead. Okay, I could do better than that. I don't know what the hell possessed me to do another melee combo. I don't need another melee combo. I need to hit the freaking lock on Gamma. That's the whole reason of hitting the first combo to begin with. So I can get into overdrive, and then whenever he gets back up, 1, 2, interrupt. Damn it. I have my crosshair off. I'm doing my best. Just trying to, like I said, just trying to improve with Rapid Toga. Trying to get to be better. Okay, so he doesn't lunge as far forward as I thought. So I probably have to use Gamma to close the gap. Damn it. Okay, I was doing it a second ago, and then everybody joined, and now I'm screwing it up. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, okay. Hang on, let me try that again. Okay, got a nice air melee in there, keep our distance, and then... Oh, I missed. Oh, I can't believe I actually missed that. Oh, we came up with some nasty TOD combos with Rapid Deku and Strike and Assault Deku. But yeah, if I'm close enough, I can get like 2 air melees in too. So God damn! See, this is why I don't let people in. Don't worry. Like I said, I have a combo for him that actually does work. It's just I've been screwing up the execution of it. Yeah, see, if I interrupt that second strike with where the hell are okay. If I interrupt the second melee with an untransform, I can follow up with a Gamma. It's just remember, this is just me trying to get more reliable with these. Right. I messed it up again. I gotta remember, do the Gamma to close in. Close the gap with Gamma. Okay, and then... he landed on the frickin' railing. Okay. Let's do that to reposition him real quick. Okay. Why does he always go towards the damn railing? Yeah, it's that railing that keeps screwing me. Because it makes him land faster. Stop going towards the damn railing. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Damn it. Okay. I can do this. I was literally doing it a second ago. I don't understand why I'm screwing it up now. Yeah, all's justice? Yeah, unfortunately I can't afford that, otherwise I'd be doing it myself. Okay, I've let the third strike go off. That's okay. Okay, please stay within the arena. There we go. Okay. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I've got to get more consistent at that combo. Okay, and now he's right up against the railing. I gotta come up with... So close, so close, so close. So close, okay. Alright. Okay, so yeah, if I wait a minute before I Gamma towards him, I can get 2 air melees off, and that could be the difference between... There we go. Okay. Hang on, I can do this. I'm gonna wait a second for his knockdown power to reset. There we go. Okay, and now got this. I somehow missed the melee combo. Okay. But yeah, okay. Let's go for something a little simpler. Damn it. Okay. That sucks. Alright, okay, I mean, it's relatively simple, and it would do a lot of damage. It would have him running away. Even if it wouldn't kill him immediately. And if he tried to run, this would be a pretty damn good follow-up. Well, if I didn't fuck up the Gamma every single time I tried it. Alright, let's move on to Bakugo. He's another interesting one. I know I've already got a Bakugo somewhere in that general direction, but I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, for Bakugo, we really only know one good combo, unfortunately. And even that's like not all that reliable. Okay, honestly, it'd probably just be better to land that normally, because that just does a lot of freaking damage. There's no point in untransforming on that. Like, I could hit, like... Okay, I screwed it up naturally. Okay. Like, that's already going to be a guard break. Anything that guard breaks beyond this point is just... Okay. That's just with me tapping it, though. Because if I held Howitzer Impact, it would go past him. Yeah, it's going past him rather than... Okay. To be fair, Bakugo's Gamma's always been a little finicky. Hey, Dark, how you doing? Why does this Bakugo in particular have... Oh, because he was killed. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, everybody's been telling me, but I can't afford it, so it's... No, that's not going to work. I've got to find a way to make this more consistent. Like, Howitzer Impact in general is just extremely inconsistent. Okay, that would be a kill there, but I gotta figure out what it is that makes it actually hit. Okay, so if I go ahead and, like... I mean, that works up against a wall. Like, that's... So, it looks like his works best up against a wall, but yeah, you could do a pretty easy TOD off of. But basically, if I just kind of wait around here... Yeah, that's a death. There's no way you're getting up from that. Nor dodging it. Which I feel like that's pretty nice. This particular Bakugo, we were working on a combo with him last night that involves just hitting that sideways, I think, if I'm not mistaken... Yeah, because that does just knock him back a little bit, so... Naturally, I could jump in and... Hang on. But yeah, for his beta, we can just. Well, if I. Well, this is why we practice. Okay. Okay, so if I can get this. There we go. I mean, that's a nice, pretty simple combo, honestly, and it almost kills. See, I'm aiming way too low for that to hit. There we go. Okay. And I mean, that's relatively simple. I can just... And that's a guard break normally. Okay, well, yeah, okay. I could use this special action to close the distance. Yeah, and that would be death. Okay. That would be instantaneous. Like, it'd be damn near instantaneous. Let me change that to... Let me change it to his normal. Yeah, see, he's not getting up from that. He's not getting up from that. Okay. Okay, so far, let me make a note on my notepad real quick. I got to make a note of all the characters I need to practice with. Rapideku being one of them. Okay. I really need to work on that Rapideku combo. Okay. Now for Ochako, there's a few. Now I could probably follow that up with a Gamma, honestly, but let's say I'm not able to land. Okay. She got hit once by the car and then got knocked down the second hit. That's not normally how it's supposed to work. Yeah, if you can interrupt the second hit, yeah, I mean, I feel like that would kill. And that's nice, simple, you can do it in the middle of a match. It's... Again, with combos like this, you're not trying to be flashy. And I mean, that's a pretty good way to fake them out, too. If you, like, go to drop an Ochako Gamma and then untransform and instead do your Gamma. Oh, okay, I mistimed the Gamma press. Hang on. I could do faster than that. Yeah, see, that time I let it hit twice and then let the car fly, which is not good. There we go. Okay. Yeah, okay. I need to avoid doing that. I really need to avoid doing that. Even just hitting the car once, like... Honestly, I'd rather hit it, I need to stop doing that, okay. I mean, that's something. Alright, well, you have a good one, Fnatic. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I'm sorry this isn't as entertaining as, like, my normal streams. But, like, this is kind of a late night thing that I'm trying to... Not quite, okay. I need to untransform after it hits the second time. I don't need to release beta. If I can get it to fly out, like if I can get it instead of having it like hit on the roundabout, if I can hit once and then have it hit with the throw, then I could probably follow it up with a gamma and it'd be pretty damn. I must have hit 3. Okay. Giving me ideas for playing on PC. Alright, well, I hope that helps you out in all your endeavors, I suppose. There we go. Okay. Yeah, see, I'd let it hit 3 times on accident, which would be... It would let her get back up. But honestly, just a couple of alphas would kill her after that point. So I feel like that's about as successful as one could ever hope for. Assault Ochako, on the other hand, we were practicing one with her yesterday, which would be, close, but I had my gamma, fucked up. I'm telling you, hitting gamma can sometimes be the hardest part of Toga's entire quirk set. Yeah, see, I have to be angled at exactly the right angle, otherwise, it doesn't work. Now, I can always just follow up a regular fucking Zero Satellites with that, and that's a lot more consistent, really. And then, I bet y'all didn't know this, but you can actually follow up her alpha with it too. Well, I didn't let that one hit, but... Honestly... That did a guard break. There's no way that... there's an assault. There's no way it's that easy. There's no way. There's genuinely just no way. Wait, hang on. I messed it up. Hang on. There's no way it's that easy. No, but it's close. No, but it's really fucking close. It is really close. That is so stupid. You shouldn't be able to do that much damage off just canceling an alpha. What the fuck? Okay, well, that wasn't quite what I was going for, but once I missed, I just committed to it. Which I guess is another good... Okay, yeah, I mean, you could use her Zero Satellites to position yourselves in a number of ways to follow up that gamma. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty solid one. And being able to go from a friggin... Being able to go from, like, her normal alpha... Easy, why is that a guard break? Okay, I need to know. Hang on, how much damage does her charged alpha do? And it does a lot, and does a lot of knockback, too. Okay, no, that does a hard knockdown, so I can't follow up. Yeah, if I let that hit a few more times, I feel like that's also pretty good. There's a number of good ones that I can do with Assault Ochako, but let's work on Tenya. Okay. So, if I remember correctly... Okay, the problem with Tenya is that because he hits in, like, multiple different ways, you have to have your crosshair set to, like, I have to be looking further up. Honestly, how much damage does his beta do? 160. And my beta does 106 at that range. Okay. Or my gamma, rather. But if I'm trying to get blood, that's going to be the best way to do it. Let's go ahead and reset position real quick. Okay, so if I... Oh, okay, I missed. I can't believe I missed that. There we go. I mean, it's pretty solid. I mean, it's not the most consistent combo I've ever had. Does the beta instant knockdown? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Oh my god, wait. That's huge. The beta doesn't freaking instant KO. Oh my god. That's a lot more reliable and does a lot more damage. That's like almost 300 damage in a single combo. And given the fact that that could probably guard break, I was wondering if I could follow it up with a beta, but it comes out too slow. Okay, that came out too slow as well. Okay. But that could potentially be... That could potentially be something real big. Hang on. Again, I'm going to test that with normal damage settings. Okay, see, I missed the beta. I missed everything. Okay. I got to reset it. Okay, there we go. Hit that. Yeah, that's a... Oh my god, that's a down combo. Yeah. That's a TOD. Holy crap. Why are there so many of these? Okay, so we just found a 0 to death combo on friggin' Ida. Alright, Todoroki should be relatively simple, I think. Okay, so one shot, and then, okay, I didn't wait long enough for him to freeze him. Okay, I could follow that up. Okay, I could follow that up with a gamma. Okay. Yeah, okay, that does most of his GP bar. Okay, so that could potentially be something. I was hoping I could throw in the special action for a little extra damage, but it doesn't seem like it's working. Wouldn't that be ironic, making it to where his special action actually did something? Surely I can... I mean, I think the beta... doesn't that instant KO, or does it just knock back? It just knocks back! Oh my god, that's huge. Hang on. Because there's another combo you can do with Todoroki. Hang on. There's another combo you can do with Todoroki that is a lot simpler. No, okay, so once you hit that, it does actually fully knock down. Okay. So I'd have to choose between the Ice Wall or Ice Step. One of the two. Let's see what the damage is on both. Okay. 126 on Gamma. 171. Yeah, Ice Wall is the obvious winner. Okay. So, with that being said, let's revise our combo a little bit. No, okay, I didn't get close enough. Hang on. I was trying something new, but I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I need to get a little closer before triggering it. Hang on, let me get rid of these. The number one annoying part about trying to combo with Todoroki is the fact that you will inevitably have to continue cleaning up the arena. Okay, I need to aim further up. Aim. Okay. Let me get him down from there. Run. Jump. Ice wall. Nope. I didn't go quite far enough. Okay. He's literally in the ice wall. Okay, I must have. Okay. All right, let's try this again. Okay. Okay, here we go. Run, and ah, close, but no cigar. Okay. All right, let's try this. All right. Run. Oh my god, I'm so close to hitting that. Why am I missing the easiest freaking Gamma on the planet? I don't understand. Am I bad at this game? Okay, yeah, that kills all of your momentum immediately whenever you trigger it. It doesn't let you go any further forward. Okay. See, I'm learning things about the new other characters that I didn't know previously. There we go. Damn. Why did that take so long? Okay. Yeah, okay. I need to inevitably wait a second. It's not like he has any good movement abilities because yes, his Gamma does move him around a lot, but like it stops him for a second. Like hang on. Like I could interrupt that with a beta. I could interrupt that with his own beta before he ever got anywhere. So there's really no rush. Okay, I hit Gamma on accident. What the hell am I doing? But yeah, there's really no rush. I could just... just screw up is what I meant to say. Okay, there we go. Okay, I need to get better at hitting that. Oh my god. Okay. I might have to put Strike Shoto down as one of the ones we really need to work on. But he's literally in the middle of the ice there. Come on. Okay, I feel like that should have hit. I'm just being honest here. I feel like that should have hit. But it's okay. It's whatever. It just means I had my timing's off. That's what it is. Okay, so not as soon as I reach him. I need to wait a second after I reach him. Like, cause by the time I reach him in a normal encounter, he's still got invuln frames. Like, if I drop the beta now, he'd still be invulnerable for a second, so I need to wait. I need to wait, like, 1 second longer. Run over to him. 1 Mississippi, bam. Okay. 1 Mississippi, okay. Okay, and... I don't understand how he's recovering so damn fast. He's recovering a hell of a lot faster from an ice wall than I ever would have. One Mississippi. See. I popped it immediately. I should have waited. Okay, there we go. Run, 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 run. One Mississippi. Yeah, he's recovering from that way too quickly. Do I have to wait 2 seconds instead of 1? Okay. Because I know that the ice wall doesn't, I know the ice wall doesn't knock back immediately, so that's odd. Give me a minute. My stomach started acting up. Just a moment. I'm sorry. Takes the worst times, I swear. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, and 1 Mississippi. Okay, I'm very confused. Because we hit it earlier. So, like, I know it's possible. It's something I'm doing wrong. Wait, hang on. Is it where I'm hitting him with the ice wall? Okay, hang on. I think I... So if I hit him right here while he's in front of me... No, he still gets the regular knockback. I was thinking maybe, if I hit him, like, outside the ice wall's range, it would be different than if I hit him right in front of me. But no, it's the same. Okay, 1 Mississippi. I got it. I think I just gotta be faster. I think that's really what it is. I think it really just boils down to me not being fast enough. 1 Mississippi. I feel like that should have... You see, we got his blood. We got his blood, so that would have been a hit. That's odd. Does it have to do with, like... That's more than quick enough. Like, I genuinely feel like that's more than quick enough. Hang on. 1 Mississippi. Okay, for some reason it's like he's getting an instant, like, a hard knockdown, but that can't be the case because he's not, like, ragdolling. At this point, it might be more reliable to go for Gamma. Yeah, if I had untransformed faster, I would have been able to get that, but... Like, yeah, Beta would do more damage, but... Gamma's way more reliable. So yeah, I mean that's a TOD right there. But yeah, okay, we just need to use Gamma instead of Todoroki's Beta, and we should be fine. Okay, well I guess that means let's go ahead and move on to Tech Shoto. Now, if I remember correctly, the combo we discovered last night was what is it? What? Hang on, why did he get instantly knocked down? What the hell? I know his Gamma does an instant KO. What the? What? Wait, what the fu- What? Okay, and then that... Okay, that knocks down in 2 hits. Okay, that's... Okay, that also does... Okay. Okay, so his Beta, Okay, so that's a hard knockdown as well. Okay. Luckily, this Todoroki is a hell of a lot easier to get rid of. Okay. Let's see, that does, what, 128 damage? Alright, so... 128 damage... Okay, and then this Todoroki has the added benefit of being able to throw a Gamma behind him, so... Like, just in case there's other... Yeah, so that could absolutely work. Okay. If it would... I wonder if it would be possible to somehow detonate that beta. No, I didn't untransform. I was wondering if it would be possible to detonate that beta after hitting Todoroki, but like use my Gamma. No, because the second I untransform, the explosion becomes irrelevant. Let's keep it simple. And at the very least, that lets me reposition to on the end of the ice thing. Yeah, I mean that's solid enough, right? Yeah, okay. I feel like that's a solid enough combo. Plus it has the added benefit of being able to like throw something out to protect yourself while you're going for it. Okay, you know what? I can't complain. That's pretty solid. Okay, maybe we could get a little bit better at reliably landing it, but aside from that, but yeah, I mean that's pretty reliable, right? I feel like that's reliable enough for our purposes anyway. Okay, and then obviously Froppy. I have played way too much of Froppy for these past two friggin'. Okay, well, that time it sent them in an awkward direction. It's difficult to hit someone and going in when your crosshair goes into an awkward direction. It's difficult to hit a transform combo. It's possible, but it's significantly more challenging. As opposed to having your crosshair straight the entire time. Yeah, I mean that's about as simple as you're gonna get with the Sue. That's about as good a transform combo as you're gonna get. And I can land that pretty damn reliably. There's no need to. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I think we tested all of Kirishima's moves last night, and none of them like instantly like fully knock down. Yeah, because I could just follow up. Okay, that seemed like it was way too freaking okay. Yeah, see, that time I missed, but the first time, okay. See, it literally gave me his blood, so it's registering a hit, but it's not doing damage. That's odd. Yeah, see, that time I hit the ground, but... Oh, we can do this, we can do this. Okay, I'm adjusting. I'm trying to aim when I don't need to, and that's giving me a problem. There we go. Hello, Broly, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. Sometimes trying to aim when you don't need to, it just makes it, like, infinitely more difficult than it should be. I mean, just that 2-move combo alone is a guard break on Kirishima. So yeah, if you're facing right at them, there's no need to try and aim. It's already facing them, so there's no point. And then obviously I can also use his I can also do the same sort of thing with his gamma. But I need to be facing him, obviously. That's 198 on his gamma. Wait, what? Which one of his moves did more damage? I didn't even see how much damage that did. There was so much shaking. 142. Okay. 198. Oh my god. Wait, wouldn't that mean it's more effective to... What the fuck? Okay, well that's an instant fucking death. Well, if I did it right. Hang on. Okay, yeah, if I use the alpha to get to close in... Okay, I didn't let it hit. That's on me. Yeah, I need to wait another second. See, that's the problem I'm running into with... That's the problem I keep running into with these ground characters, is by the time I reach them, I want to... I want to throw it out by the time I reach them, but I need to wait a second for the invulnerability frames to go away. And also, I need to know which direction it's going to send them in. I'd love to make it a little bit more predictable, so let's see. So obviously, if they're right in front of me, it's going to send them that way. But what if I land, like, right here? Where's that send them? Okay, I think no matter where I am, it just sends them directly away from me. So I need to be aware of my position in relation to them. Okay, yeah, see, I almost had that one, but I didn't pull the gamma out fast enough. Okay, so he's straight in front of me. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I just need to be aware of my relative position whenever I actually get over to them. And if that's the case, I should be able to use that to... There we go. Okay, so that'll make sure I get over there fast enough. That'll make sure I get over there fast enough, and then the gamma, as long as I know where I am, I should be able to line it up like a pool cue. And even if I'm a little late, I'll still get some blood, but like... Okay, I don't know why I triggered it all the way over there thinking it was going to do something. Hang on. I know it has a rather wide radius. Maybe I don't have to get all the way... I don't have to get all the way up in his face. I don't have to. I can engage from about here. Hang on, I can engage from like halfway distance. I need to let that shockwave actually hit him. Hang on. Okay, so you do have to be relatively close, but not as close as I would have thought. You don't have to be kissing him. But still, it might be easier just to do it for reliability's sake anyway. But yeah, it's definitely nice to see you, Broly. I appreciate the compliment, by the way. Now, if I'm fast enough, I can also do it with the beta, but so yeah, that's two different options on Assault Kirishima. So yeah, I feel like that's... Oh yeah, I guess we're swapping over to... Off topic, but you think Ibara level 9 Gamma and Nagant level 9 Alpha can down someone in one try? Nagant level 9 Alpha, it's pretty good, but it won't one-shot. Ibara's level 9 Gamma will one-shot a Rapid, I think. But yeah, I could show you. But yeah, see, even with her being a Rapid, I have a level 9 right now. Like, it's pretty good, but... God, aim assist fucking sucks on her. Hang on, give me a sec. Is there any way I can turn it off? Aim assist, there we go. Because it's a lot more difficult to line up, like... Yeah, I mean, it's good. But yeah, you have to hit special action. And even then, it's good, but like... It's good, but Ibarra's Gamma kind of has it beat. For example, if I reset everyone's positions, let's swap Lady Nagant over to Ibarra. Alright, and I think Ochako has low enough health for this to work. How did I mess that up? Oh, okay. You mean like while Ibarra holds them. I mean, that's a pretty damn close to death. So, I mean, I could tell you right now whether or not that would work. But what I need to do is swap this to normal. Okay, so I'm going to do this on Ochako. This is the damage that Ibarra would do normally. And then if I go ahead and swap Kirishima out to be Nagant.
Accuracy increased.
Yeah, that would kill. That would kill. So, I mean, honestly, we kind of figured it would, but like... Yeah, if you manage to get it, just right, yeah, you can kill. But so let's see. If I remember correctly, just tapping beta it doesn't like fully knock down, only if you let it charge. And then you'd be able to like follow up with a Gamma after that, assuming that I don't like let his invuln frames. I need to aim higher than that. Okay. You know, surprisingly, Toga without aim assist is not all that great. Like, I'm a little confused as to how an AoE attack isn't hitting. Yeah, okay. I guess I've just gotten so used to hitting her freaking Gamma, which doesn't have any tracking, that, like, this doesn't even matter to me. I can't believe it. Like, I'm actually playing without, like, this is entirely without aim assist, and... Yeah, okay. I've just gotten so used to Toga's Gamma that has no tracking. It's... Now, there are some instances in which it does help, but, like, in certain combos, it's just not needed. Still, though, it does make your life a lot easier. Especially against PC players. But yeah, if you're trying to play Nagant, aim assist can be a nightmare. Okay. I need to wait for the frickin', need to wait for the stupid invuln frames to be over with. Hello, Flame Shimura. How you doing? Okay, and then do a loop. I'm trying to find ways to, like, if I do a quick loop here, his invuln frame should be gone by the time I get back into position to... Okay, I mean, that's a pretty good way to time it out. Just do a little loop, and then... Okay, I might have untransformed too quickly there. There we go. Hello, Flashfire. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. So if I run towards him, do a little loop, and then... Yeah, okay, that helps with the timing. That helps with the timing. So run towards little... Okay. So if I run towards, do a little loop. Yeah, okay. That's solid enough. Now, I could also do rock into... I could also do rock into Gamma, which... New combos, I see? Well, I'm kind of just practicing to see what's most reliable, what I can do, like loop, and then... I'm kind of just practicing to see like what I can do that's the most reliable combos. Yeah, there we go. That one seems to be pretty damn consistent. I can't lie. Now, if I let it charge, it will instant knockdown. But as long as I just do it instantly, I should be fine. Okay, now Momo. Oh, God. Okay. If I remember correctly, what I can do for her... Yeah, I can set a cannon. If I set a cannon there, and then I hit... Yeah, I mean, that's about as good a combo for Momo as you're going to get. Now, I have to be careful not to untransform too quickly, otherwise the cannon becomes pointless. I hit Beta on accident instead of Alpha. I'm so bad. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, I didn't transform too quickly. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's much better. That's much better. Oh my god, and because I know that's a true combo because of GP recovery. Oh my god, that's amazing. Can't fucking sheer counter your way out of this one, can you, Tech Mirio? Okay, you know what? Anyway. So yeah, that's a... Yeah, see, I let it wait too long. That's so busted. Why is that so busted? Okay. Now, I know her Beta, you can't really use that in a combo. Not in a transform combo, anyway. Because it instantly knocks down. Like, see how she, like, falls to the ground like that? Yeah, it means I can't use that as part of a transform combo. I can use the Alpha and the Gamma, though, which has proven to be pretty damn consistent. Now, I gotta wait till that first cannon hits. That's what I have to do. There we go, yeah. That's a surprisingly annoying combo. I mean, annoying to deal with. Damn, okay. Well, I guess we're done with Momo. That was fast. Can you do the infinite beta loop on Tech Toga? I don't know how one would do an infinite beta loop. I mean, I know how you do it. Okay, so that doesn't knock down. That doesn't knock down. I don't know how one does that because I don't do exploits and shit. Okay, so that's 125 damage on that. Alpha does 60. Obviously, Gamma's not going to do anything. Okay, that's still 60. Okay. Alright, so it looks like Beta is going to be our best option. Let's see if Alpha can... Let's see if Alpha and Beta can combo. Yeah, but it's a hard knockdown. Okay, so it's probably best to just go ahead. Yeah, it's best to just go ahead and untransform directly into Gamma with him. But because it doesn't knock down, I could wait for the full move to finish. Yeah, and that's like almost all of his GP bar. Okay. Yeah, okay. So it looks like it hits, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Okay. Okay, so if I 2, 3, 4, 5, untransform, bam. Okay, yeah, and there's not really much you can do about that. It's beta for a short time, then gamma, transform, detransform, and just repeat. I mean, I could give it a shot, but like, this is mainly about. Said it's Wait, no, okay. I'm assuming you mean just like tapping. Yeah, that's. You can't really stop the move after it hits the first time. Like, I'm just tapping the button. I didn't hold it. I'm tapping it while looking in their direction. It finishes the first 3 moves. Yeah, it just finishes the first 3 moves. That is not consistent, nor would it even. It wouldn't even really be useful. You have to remember, in the middle of a match, you're not going for flashiness. You're going for consistency. Because flashiness is pointless. Look, here's the thing. I could make, like, some ultra flashy Assault Deku combo that's, like, friggin' god tier or whatnot. But it won't matter if I can't pull it off in the middle of an actual match. So you got to remember, you got to go for consistency. Like, I could pull that off pretty damn easily in a match, and that's I mean, that's pretty solid. It does a decent amount of damage. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but it does a decent amount of damage paired with the standard alpha beta gamma combo that I've been practicing for like such a freaking long time. I don't even want to talk. Like, that's pretty damn consistent, realistically. Yeah, I mean, go ahead. I mean, if you... But yeah, like, practice makes perfect when it comes to stuff like this. Nah, feel free. But yeah, that's like one of the easiest. Both of the Kaminaris are like incredibly freaking easy. Because of the stun is just, it makes it such a brain dead endeavor. It really does. Okay, let's... Red Dobby? Yeah, sure, we can take a look at it. Okay, if I could turn around whenever that happens. Well, no, that was a hard knockdown. Okay. Okay, I need to wait a second. So, beta, then gamma, transformed to red David. Yeah, I mean, we can give it a shot. Why not? Let's see, Red Dobby. Where are you? There you are. Okay, wait. I transformed immediately. Okay, so you said beta and gamma transform. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't... You said beta instantly. I mean, the Gamma does a hard knockdown, so you can't really do anything after Gamma. Did you mean maybe like, you mean maybe something like that? Because I mean, that's definitely something that can.
Getting stronger.
That's definitely something that can be done. Yeah, Rapid Toga's Gamma it automatically knocks down. So if you want to use her Gamma in a combo, it's got to be the last move you hit. But that's why you'll see me. Yeah, like if I for example, you see, let's do it on Tech Dobby or Strike Dobby rather. See, I can hit 1, 2, 3, 4. I can hit 4 alphas before Dobby goes down. So naturally, that means I can hit 3 and then a Gamma. 1, 2, 3, and then a Gamma. Right? But if I do the Gamma first, I can't follow up with the 3 alphas because the Gamma has 500 knockdown power. Basically, there's a stat in the game called knockdown power. If it hits 500, the character you're attacking gets like a hard knockdown. So, for example, Rapid Toga's Beta has 250 knockdown power, so I can hit somebody twice before they get knocked down. If I hit them with a Gamma, that's 500 knockdown power. They instantly get knocked down. I don't recall exactly how much each alpha has, but it's enough to where you can hit like 4 in a row before they go down. So basically, that's why Beta, Alpha, Gamma works so much, because that's like 250 knockdown power into like... God, I can actually tell you exactly how much knockdown power her Alpha has. Hang on, give me just a moment. I can give you the exact number. Where is it? Here it is. And then down power of 75. Which makes sense, because like that's 75, 150. Yeah, and then by the time like it I don't know if it hits twice, like if the second hit also counts. I could probably check that at some point, but yeah, it's 75 per. So like if I hit Beta, which has 250, into Alpha, which has 75, that's, let's see, 325, and then follow up with a Gamma that does go over 500, but because the last move being Gamma, whenever I used it, I wasn't at 500 down power, so I was able to you can go over 500, but the last move has to be the thing that crosses the threshold. So 250, 325, 500, right there. Well, it'd be plus 500, but yeah. So that's kind of important to know whenever you're trying to create combos and whatnot. It's important to know the down power of the moves you're experimenting with. And you can have a general guess about how much down power certain moves have by like how many times you can hit the opponent. Like I can hit Dinky with 2 betas and he still doesn't go down. So I can safely tell you that whatever the down power of Beta is, it is 200. It is less than 250. Well, yes, that's because it puts you into a tumble state, which is a little different. It works a little differently. But yes, I can tell you. Let's see. Here it is, and then let's go into Gamma. That's not it. It's got a down power of 300. That's why. Yeah. Rapid Deku's Gamma has a down power of 300. yeah, that's why it doesn't knock down immediately, because it's still got 200 down power to go. And yes, I can absolutely hit a Gamma after that. We were working on Rapid Deku earlier, actually. I can show you what we've got for him so far. We'll do that to get into overdrive. Okay, if I'd followed that up with a Gamma, he's one of the ones that we really have to work on. Okay, so get an overdrive, jump around, lock on. But yeah, you can follow that up with a Gamma. We've done it before. But if you're going for just a solid, if you're going for just a solid combo that you could probably pull off, without having to worry about it being a two-parter. If I was on PC, it'd be easier. Not necessarily. See, there we go. If you wanted to just be a single combo, that's how you do it. But if you really want to make sure that they die, get overdrive. I gotta reset position, because... But yeah, if I do that... But yeah, that's how you do it. Of course, we're gonna really have to be working on him in particular, but let's focus on Tech Dinky for the moment. Okay, so that's right. That's the one we were working on with Kaminari. That's the one. Okay. Okay, I need to work a little bit faster than that. But yeah, that's the Kaminari one. Beta into Alpha into Gamma. And Transform Gamma. Which you could also use that for his regular. You could also use that for just Kaminari in general. See, you can play Kaminari. You can play Tech Dinky without doing this. It is possible. Hello, Eldine. How are you doing? You don't need the lock-on, which is why it baffles me that they have it. Now, Monoma in particular is real interesting, because you can, like, as you're walking up, you can do, like, that, and then you can do it. You can actually hit 2 betas on him, and it still won't knock down. And that's, like, the easiest guard break on the planet. Now, that time it didn't hit the first beta, but, you know, that's fine. You're okay? Well, that's good to hear. I do hope you've been, I do hope life's been treating you alright, because, you know, I know... Like, for me in particular, I know that, things have been a little, off, shall we say, this past week. I'd be lying if I said it didn't have anything to do with Froppy. But yeah, Monoma's is so freaking easy. It's like, just, literally just look at them, spam beta twice, and after the second hit, untransform Gamma. It's so... You don't even have to move your freaking camera. Like, Monoma's is that brain dead, which I guess is in line for his, is in line with his character. It's so freaking brain dead. Let's see, Assault Kendo. This is one that I've actually been trying to find something good with. Because here's the thing. Assault Kendo does technically... She has that one, which, I mean, it's good, but it's not all that reliable. Because you have to, like, hit Alpha on the way in, do that, and then... I'm wondering if it's not possible to do it the other way around. Maybe air melee into Alpha? I mean, technically... Well, no, the first one worked better. Okay, would it be faster to just do a regular melee? It would be faster, but it does less damage. Okay. Okay, so if I engage at about this distance, yeah, that's the optimal distance for okay. The ground melee, let's see if the ground melee has... No, the ground melee instant knockdown. See how Deku doesn't like... He doesn't like stay... He doesn't brace himself against the impact and back, like, fly through the air for a second. Yeah, even... Do the full Kendo melee combo? Hang on. Okay, well, I mean, it does a hard knockback afterwards. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Hang on. No, it doesn't. I see. Okay. Yeah, I could follow. I could do that, yeah. That's a good catch. That's a good clutch, Flash. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I need to not suck for just a second. Alright, yeah, okay. That's pretty. That's pretty. And you know, you could use the shield to cover your approach during the... Yeah, I mean, that's... Well, yeah, I mean, I could use acceleration, but again, I'm trying to do this with as little tuning as possible. I shouldn't need tuning to pull off a combo, right? Besides, you never know, like... That's why I'm not using, like, the space hop I have. That's why I'm not using that. Because, like... If I have to rely on that for a combo, it's not really a combo. That's not my skill, that's just tuning bullshit. Okay. But yeah, I could do that. Okay, I need to wait a second to let the first melee actually connect. But yeah, that's not too difficult. I could do that. Now, I think we already determined that Strike Kendo's... Yeah, Strike Kendo's beta does do an instant knockdown, so there's no point in that. We said, what, 3 of these? Yeah, 3 of those knocked down, and then how many hits of this? 1, 2... Okay, takes 2 hits of that. Okay, so... Yeah, okay. I could probably also just do, like... Oh, wait, no, it's 3 hits. Okay. It's 3 hits. Okay. So, 1, 2... Oh, wait, no, I missed the second one. I need to stop being so damn scared of... getting a knockdown. Half kendo melee. Well, I mean, kendo in general because of the way her melee string... Oh, wait, what? It's different? It's an instant knockdown. What the hell? Okay, I could do like 3 hits of that.
Annoying.
Yeah, I could do alpha into 3 hits of that and then transform gamma, but like they actually changed the melee string? That's crazy.
Annoying.
But yeah, I could do that. That's if I add the alpha, it does just a little bit of extra damage. And also kind of covers my approach a little.
Annoying.
Yeah, I mean that's about as reliable gets, really. Let me change the damage settings to see how much. I want to see like realistically how much damage that would actually do. Okay, so it wouldn't kill, but it'd be pretty damn close. Okay, that's pretty good because it only takes like 2 alphas at that point to finish the job. So yeah, I mean that's solid enough, I feel like. Now if there was a way to somehow Okay, hang on. I was trying to see if I could interrupt it and do her beta instead.
Annoying.
No, it does the full combo after you hit 3, so you can't like interrupt the 3rd one to go into the twin palm strike. Probably a good thing, honestly. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't kill, but that's fine. Not everything has to kill. Ibara is easy as hell. But it is actually... obviously, you could go from freaking... You could go from that into, like, a gamma if you wanted to hold that for a second. Just to let it have the max damage that it possibly can. Yeah, you can do that. Or maybe you say you're a little bit more at range. You can do... If you interrupt it after the alpha hits, like the 2nd time, you can also do it at range. I'm pretty sure you can also do... I'm pretty sure you could also do it off of Vio Della Rosa. No, it's an instant knockdown if you let all the hits connect. But that is a lot of damage, actually. That's 228. I wonder if it's possible... I have an idea. So, that's like 200 damage just in our pocket right there. So, theoretically, what if I were to... Hang on. Hang on. I got this. No, okay, I can't transform in the middle of melee string. But that's fine. Maybe I could do... Okay, I can't transform in the middle of that either. I was hoping I could do like a reverse transform combo, like being able to do like some damage on Toga and then swapping over to Ibara to get that just like 200 some odd damage at the end. Because it would be more damage than my Gamma does. So, realistically, that would have been a good option. I just... So yeah, I mean, if you missed a Gamma, you have an opportunity to like... Yeah, I mean, there's a couple you can get off with Ibara, and they're very, very consistent. So, there's not really a need to... Now, Mirio. Mirio, on the other hand, his his is not only skillful, but it's also kind of fun. Damn it. Okay, hang on. You have to know like where you are in relation to them whenever you pop the beta out. But yeah, you can. It's real simple. It's real simple. Hang on, doesn't this let you? Wait, no, that's an instant knockdown. Okay, so I can't do that. It might be better to just use beta normally. Yeah, because I mean that does a lot of damage and achieves quite a bit. So it's nice, quick. You're invulnerable during the entire duration of it, and you get his blood back afterwards. So it's like a win-win-win situation. Now, on the other hand, this Mirio is where things get a little more difficult, because you can't really use Beta Alpha Gamma on him. Because, you see that moment mid-combo when it, like, heals up the GP? Like, right after the Alpha? That's a moment where he can do this bullshit. Yeah, so I need to just go beta into gamma for that him. But yeah, you can do his beta into her thing as well. And if you're good enough at aiming, you can get a decent amount off of you can get a decent amount of mileage off him, but realistically, yeah, it's just you have to remember to not use anything that's definitely not a true combo. But yeah. So I mean, Tech Mirio's relatively easy. You just have to make sure to keep an eye out for the counter. Tamaki's isn't easy, but it's fun. Because you have to actually you do have to change where you're aiming for that one. But yeah, you could throw an alpha in there as well, and it just does like a crap load more damage for no reason. But yeah, you can just throw. So yeah, you know, you throw Tamaki around, and if you have the aim to pull off the Tamaki one, it's so much fun. It's so much fun to do in the middle of a match. I pulled it off one time, not the alpha version, because I didn't know the alpha version existed until 5 seconds ago. But I did the regular version in a match with a Tamaki one time, and God, after I hit that, like, I think they survived on like a sliver of health. I don't remember if they had like a support card or something active. And they just straight up, they just gave up. They stopped moving after that. Like, I felt bad, but like at the same time, it's so much fun. It's so satisfying. It's easily. It's so satisfying if you can actually pull it off. Like sometimes it's a little difficult because that last gamma you have to like aim up manually for. But damn, if it's not the single most satisfying damn combo to land. Yeah, you have to like let yourself actually go up with the special action. So if you cancel it too early, then you won't actually get any height, and it won't be a good transform combo. But yeah, so that's how you do that. God, Flashfire is gonna have a friggin' field day upon seeing that. I'm actually gonna swap Strike Dobby over to Tamaki just so I can show him at any point that I want. Whenever he comes back. Okay, but yeah, obviously, you know, Tamaki's we've got him down. Now the Nedre one that we were looking at, if I remember correctly, wasn't it? I think it was. Yeah, it was just Gamma into Gamma. It's nothing too crazy. It's nothing too complicated. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing complicated. It's very, very simple and to the point. You have to make sure you let the shockwave actually hit though, because if you cancel it too early, it doesn't help you. So yeah, I mean it's very simple, very easy. It's a high damage thing, very reliable. So you know that's about as. I mean, you could use the 3 hits of beta into a Gamma, but it doesn't do as much. This version of Nedre, because her Gamma literally has no hitbox. It doesn't matter like if I'm standing right beside the enemy. It does nothing. So you can't use that. You can't really use Fairy because like if the second you do that, it's an instant knockdown. That being said, there's really only one thing you can do. See, it takes 4 hits to knock down, so you have to hit 1, 2, 3 into Untransformed Gamma. That's all you can really do with her. She's not a good character to run. Yeah, she's not a good character for transform combos. She's really not. That's the best you can do. Shinso, on the other hand, there's a number of things you can do with him. That one in particular is an easy guard break. It's a very easy guard break. That you don't have to try. You genuinely don't have to try. But yeah, he's so freaking easy. And even if you delay your alpha by a little bit just on accident, it doesn't matter. He has such like leeway during his combo. It's insane. As long as you don't let them hit the ground on that second alpha, you can untransform into Gamma. Now you can't really use his beta, like his the held version of his beta, because it just instantly knocks down. Yeah, so I mean, if you get close enough, you could do that. Like if you get close enough, you could hit a Gamma and make their life pain. But like, it makes it to where the next alpha instantly knocks them down, so there's no point. The best one with Shinso is just alpha into like half alpha. Now All Might, his tornado is just a bad idea because it instantly knocks down. I mean, he's able to get like he could unleash the entirety of his alpha clip onto someone, but that takes a long time, and they never get knocked down. Oh, until the clip's empty. I mean, but like, you know, if you go all the way to like 8 or 9 rounds off of his alpha, 3, 4. Like, yeah, that's the most damage you're going to be able to do with just his alpha. But you could also do the first hit of beta. which is sometimes more reliable. But yeah, it's really just up to like he's not a very good character to combo with, if I'm being honest. Because again, uh, his most effective moves instantly knock down. So again, not a very good combo character. But when we go over to Rapid All Might, that's when things start to change. Because Carolina Smash doesn't instantly knock down. So, and then obviously you can grab somebody with this if you're having trouble like hitting them or whatnot. You can use his Gamma to immobilize them. Like, let's say you're facing like a Rapid Bakugo or something, you grab him out of the sky, you could do that, and then untransform Gamma. It's very, very easy. Probably the easiest one that you'll get out of him. But yeah, Carolina Smash is your best friend. Because it just does so much freaking damage. I don't know if the projectile version... I mean, it doesn't do as much damage, but, like, it's a lot safer. It's the damage gap is very, very short. Like, I was trying to see if there was a way to combo. There's not a good way to reliably combo Alpha into a Beta and then a Gamma. But yeah, I mean, Carolina Smash is... As long as you hit that second hit before you untransform. And sometimes the game will just give you blood for some inexplicable reason. Like, it'll register that there should have been a hit there. But yeah, so that's about as nice a combo as one could get. Let's see, Tech Might. Okay, so I need to figure out exactly how much that Beta can... Okay, let me output Beta and just let it do its thing. Okay, so if you let Beta fully, So if you let Beta fully engage, it does knock down. Okay. Now, of course, I could interrupt this. And I could also... Obviously, I could do that, but that's not all that... Yeah, no, it doesn't really do as much damage as it could. That's probably going to be our best bet for damage. Although... if I did something with the airborne version of Beta... Hang on, so let's say I wanted to... I mean, that does 190 damage, which is also pretty ridiculous if we're being honest, but... Okay, Okay, so I can only do one Anima Drone. Okay. But yeah, if I jump and then... Yeah, okay, there we go. So if I do one Anima Drone and then the airborne version of Beta up until I see he's taken 109 damage, yeah, that's pretty reliable. Almost, almost, almost.
Strength in numbers. I can't let up.
Okay, I missed. I missed. Okay.
Not yet.
A little bit higher. Need to aim a little higher.
Focus aim. I can't let up. No stopping.
There we go. Okay. So I mean that's relatively easy. Because you can use the time he's getting back up to go ahead and set out the drones, and it. Give a second, guys. Wi-Fi died for a second. Sorry. Honestly, I wish I could use the more stable wired connection, but there's a dumbass cat in the other room that would chew through it. Anyway,
Beat you no problem. Stay down.
I could just go directly into Gamma and do that, but throwing an alpha in there does, or throwing a melee in there does, like,
Expect just try.
there we go. But yeah, you can do that. If you're good enough at Aizawa, you can also do that. You haven't eaten in 2 days? Why?
Give up already. Stuck. Beat you down. Come close.
Why haven't you eaten in 2 days? You okay? Okay. Okay. I'm really, really sorry, Flash. Is there, to be completely honest with you, I'm the same way. That's why I put myself through so much hell for that Proppy challenge. But if it's any consolation, I wanted to show you this. It's the Tamaki transform combo.
Focus fire.
It is so much fun to pull off. It is so much fun to pull off.
Hope you like seafood.
Look at that. This is a flying squid fishipus. Oh my gosh. Gotta love it. Okay, anyways, but back to Aizawa. So if you use his beta to get up into the air, you could also, well, I could also just let it hit. Hang on. I need to let that alpha actually hit the second time. Yeah, I need to aim further up. That's a lot faster transform combo for Aizawa than the other one. But yeah, this one's probably our... That's going to be our most reliable one for him. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and move on to another present mic. Right, I remember he had such a busted ass combo. Like, I can actually just show you this with normal damage settings. So hang on. Wait, no. I messed it up. Hang on. I'm sorry. Give me a sec. It's so evil. When you actually pull it off, it's so evil. But, Yeah, I mean, that leaves him an almost dead, but I feel like there's definitely got to be one. The hell does that mean? Disable reduction. What the hell does alpha, beta, gamma? Well, that works for Mike himself. I forgot I had the radio over there. But yeah. I mean, that's a pretty good one. I can't lie. Yeah. The reason that his is so friggin' evil is because if you get the radio down, God, that's so nasty. That's so evil. Hang on. If I set the freaking damage settings to normal. Oh, fuck. I didn't even land the gamma. 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 His hitbox changed, so it made it a little more difficult to hit the gamma, but holy crap, I didn't even need to. What the fuck? Oh my god, President Mike will never not be. Oh my god. Now, we were playing around with Cementos last match too. Our last stream as well. Which, that was our most promising combo start. But yeah, if you can actually land this, it is so fucking busted. Look, it does so much damage for no reason. I mean, I am going to have to make a note to say that we need to work on Cementos as well. Because you can hit that last gamma. You can hit the Toga gamma. But, you know, you gotta, like... You gotta be ready for it, you know? See, look at that. And a lot of that was a true combo, because he would have healed if it wasn't. Keep in mind, that's a guard break right there. So, being able to land that would have gotten him killed. But yeah, gamma into alpha. But I will say, the pillar does block you, though, so I'm wondering if it's not better to, like, aim behind them. Because, like, yeah. Well, yeah, sure, it is inconsistency. It is inconsistent, but that's not a big deal. Because this part is. That is consistent. That's what... And honestly, it doesn't even matter if I hit the... it doesn't even matter if I hit Toga's Gamma afterwards, because... But yeah, like... It doesn't even really matter whether I hit the Gamma or not, because... That does a lot more damage than it should. That is a lot more damage than it should. But yeah, I'll make a note that we do need to work on him a little bit more.
Here I come.
Gave you the urge to play Ultra Rumble again? Well, let's say somebody's finally getting off All's Justice. That's what we do here. Anyways, for Endeavor, it's as simple as just starting a Prominence burn and interrupting it before it's done. Because his beta, if you let it hit both times, it does a hard knockdown. So there's no point in trying to combo that into anything. And yes, his alpha does too. His alpha does a fair amount of damage as well. But realistically, Prominence Burn is going to be... But you have to make sure to cancel it early enough to where they don't fall down, though. So... Well, maybe not quite that early, because then there's no point. Okay, so that doesn't... I was trying to see if I could do a little bit of alpha damage before. Doesn't look like that's the case. So let's just do... But yeah, that's about the most we're going to get out of Strike Endeavor. Because surprisingly, he doesn't have a lot of combos. He's mostly just a hit you and hope to God you take a crap load of damage character. Now, Assault Endeavor, we were working on him, and he's actually got some nasty crap going on. Because here's the thing, you can hit with a beta and then an alpha, and then you can hit all of that. And it does do stupid damage. It does. Go ahead and set ourselves to normal HP. Just so you can see how freaking devastating this is. If I'd let that hit for one more tick, he'd be dead. Plus, he's taking flame damage after that, so, you know, one alpha, that's all it takes. Yeah, see, that's a down. That's a down. He had no chance. It's just, he's such a busted character. And then we were also trying Hawks out the other day, which that was kind of funny. For Rapid Hawks, I think the combo we came up with was... Yeah, Assault Endeavor is fucking broken, I'm telling you. But yeah, you can do... If I aim upwards during that, I'm able to Gamma. And that's a guard break right there. That's... And also, if you happen to hit them... Well, if One for All Deku hadn't been right there. But yeah, if you hit them with beta, and you're good enough at turning around, you can also hit with that. But honestly, the Gamma into dual melees is probably way better. But you have to be close for it. That's the problem. Because if you're not close enough, it's not going to work. But yeah, you need to like be right up in their face. But yeah, it does so much damage. But yeah, no, there's something I wanted to show y'all though. Has to do with Strike Hawks. Now his is incredibly inconsistent, which is something I don't like. But there is a really nice one you can do. If you do beta and it actually sends them your direction, you can, see, sometimes it sends him in a weird direction. It's supposed to send him back towards you after you do the beta. But sometimes it'll just send him off that way, which doesn't make much sense to me. I still haven't figured out why that's the case. Well, that's not doing shit, is it? Here, I'll do that. Let's see what you're supposed to do. Well, assuming that it, like I said, assuming that it sends them the right way. I don't know why it keeps sending in random directions. We've tried it. We've tried to see if it had to do with being hit at a certain range, at a like we've tried to see if it's like a certain range thing, like if I hit him up close, if it sends him in a different direction. But no, like, see, that sends him backwards, and if I hit him at max range, it doesn't matter. It still sends him backwards, which doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's held beta? No? Doesn't matter whether you hold it or tap it. He still goes backwards. He's not supposed to. He's supposed to come towards you. But anyway, the reason that I'm saying this is because if he comes towards you, you can go hit with a gamma. I guess you could pay attention to like which way it decides to send him. Yeah, because you have to like change your entire camera angle to catch them if they're sent behind you, which is, like I mentioned, incredibly inconsistent. Yeah, see, that time it sent him towards me. If I look up and do it, I'm able to perform a transform combo off that. But it's just, his beta's weird. It doesn't really have... See, I'd have to look... Well, I'm sure it would be. Unfortunately, this is a PS5. It doesn't have a mouse. Anyway. Just, I'm very confused. Maybe it's like... Maybe, no, because being in the air, it still did that. Is it? Wait, okay, do I have to, like, hit them exactly dead on? No, because that sends them backwards. That doesn't... Well, I didn't even get to see what that sent him, because ran out of time, but... So let's say I, like, aim above him, and it just so happens to hit. No, it still sends him backwards. That's so stupid. It needs to not be fucking random. Having some... I hate this, because this makes it to where, like, there's no consistency, and I hate that. It is easily a massive pet peeve of mine. The entire point of this is to learn consistency. Okay. We didn't get the flick that time. There we go. But yeah, that's what you're ideally supposed to do. But like, it's sending him backwards is so dumb. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Now I could just do gamma. I could probably just do gamma, but like, it's... If I hadn't transformed fast enough, I could have gotten that. Okay, yeah, but Red Hawks is one I've got to figure out. I have to figure out why it keeps sending him in that direction. Like, there has to be a reason. There has to be like an in-game calculation that tells you exactly how this is happening, and I need to actually spend time with it. Because, like, what do you do if it launches them away? Yeah, see, that time I missed because I wasn't prepared to actually hit it. Yeah, I don't know why this is the case, but I'll put him down as, like, one of the people we need to work on. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay. But if you do get them sent, if it does send them your way, it's pretty fun. But I need to add that to the list of things that I need to work on. Strike Hawks. No, there we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now let's move on to the next in this, which would be Mount Lady. Not me. I'm trying to change Hawks into Mount Lady. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Mount Lady in particular has a couple good ones. Well, hang on. I thought you could cancel beta into. Okay, now of course I could just do double beta into it, which, well, I'd have to actually hit both. But yeah. But yeah, I could do that, and it would be like a little over 200 damage, for the full combo. Which honestly, it'd be probably more than that. I couldn't even tell what that last number said. $154, okay. But that's if I land the full move. Yeah, that's if I land the full move, which I can't land it if it... I can't land the whole move because it'll knock down. That's about the most we're going to get out of that. I mean, there's a chance I might be able to get, like, a Mount Lady Alpha in there first. No, okay. Yeah, it's looking like just beta into Gamma. Yeah, I'm thinking that's all we're gonna be able to do. Like, I can use her Gamma to, like, close the gap. But yeah, I need to. There's not a point in going in there that. Yeah, there's not a point in going in here this early anyway. Yeah, that's the most we're gonna get off of her. It sucks, but, you know, she's not a combo character, so we shouldn't worry about it too much. Now, Shigaraki is so mind-numbingly easy. It's actually insane. Like, even with the GP recovery thing, he almost died there. Like... But yeah, if I jump over here, I drop a beta, drop an alpha. Well, the idea is to drop a beta, then an alpha, then do a gamma, and then untransform into another gamma. But yeah, you can see how much damage that does. After I've already hit him, like with this combo, that's going to kill him well before the combo ever finishes. Like, he's gonna be dead well before the combo finishes. The only reason that didn't kill him is because of the GP recovery that we currently have in training mode. That would have killed him probably during the gamma, if I'm being honest. Like, during the shaky gamma. But yeah, honestly, that's about as good as you get with him. Assault Shigaraki, his is also not all that bad. And by all that bad, I mean not difficult. So you hit that. I missed the beta. Hang on. I missed the beta. One sec. Wait a second for his knockdown power to re... But yeah, that's how you do his. In case y'all are wondering, it's gamma to turn around beta. And if you ideally you want to hit these, and hang on, I missed it. Guys, I suck. Okay. So gamma again. Well, I messed that up again. Okay. Gamma, turn around beta, gamma, turn around beta, cancel, and Satoga gamma. And it does a lot of fucking damage if I'm being honest. And that can actually also work in the air. Just because, it can also work in the air because at no point do you ever have to use the gamma's slam down property. You never have to do that. So you can just... Yeah. So that's a thing. Tech Shiggy. You can do his the honest way or the scummy way. The honest way is to cancel an alpha into a gamma, or you could be an asshole. Hang on. It takes a little lining up, but yeah, you can do that initial hitbox up to like 5 times, I think. But yeah, you can do that hitbox up to like all 5 times before it knocks him down. Of course, there's another one you can also do. Although this one's not really effective, so there's no point in doing it. But yeah, if you do a beta and then cancel after the first hit, like yeah. But yeah, mostly after hitting an alpha, that's usually the best one to use with Tech Shiggy, especially if you're trying to use his blood for the hyper regen. Like there's because of the fact that his alpha doesn't instantly knock down on hit, it makes it like actually viable. And I didn't even let it hit the full way on that one. Like, and it almost took out all of his GP. But yeah, like if I swap over to normal damage settings. But okay, I didn't cancel quite fast enough, but that's understandable. Y'all see the vision. 3 alpha cancels into gamma. Alpha cancels are so freaking scummy though. It's the scummiest thing to do on Tech Shiggy. Hello. Good morning. But yeah, it's the scummiest possible thing to do on Tech Shiggy because there's no like it's so scummy. But yeah, like that's dirty. That's dirty. There's no way. That is a lot more honest. And it gets you more damage and is more consistent. Like there's no reason not to do that. Just Give the other player a fighting chance. Come on. Hey, Kokichi, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. But yeah, so then for All For One, he's got quite a few options. Obviously you've got the standard one that you can use if you're inside of a building. Well, if I don't screw it up immediately. Yeah, I can do that. I could also just do a straight up beta. Yeah. I don't play like a scumbag. You can do the alpha loop combo through a wall. Yeah. If Flash, I don't play like a scumbag. Anyways, you could also do alpha into partial, beta into gamma cancel. That's also another good one. Let's see. And I could obviously also you can do charged alpha into, but you have to let the alpha actually hit. But yeah, see, and that's a pretty easy guard break. Basically, if you can get a guard break on these transform combos, you're either gonna kill them in one thing, or you're going to be very, very close to killing them. Yeah, see, I keep canceling before it hits. Because I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. It is not the only way to compete. It is not the only way to compete, Flash. That is not true. That is not even remotely true. I have just shown you 2.5 hours of being able to compete with that bullshit without resorting to doing the bullshit yourself. I have just shown you 2.5 hours of it. Yeah, the game needs balancing. This is because Viking sucks at balancing things. But yeah, that's going to be your easiest guard break combo on All For One. Of course, you can also do that if you don't have... if for whatever reason you want to make it more difficult than it needs to be. You can use an alpha instead. Now, we did learn a particularly fun combo with young All For One. I don't know if it's a transform combo. I can't remember if that's what we did. No, that's not right. That's not. Hang on. I panicked, hit the wrong button. It's beta alpha into special action. Yeah. It's so nasty. But I don't remember if it's an instant knockdown. It's not! I can make it into a transform. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can make that into a transform. Oh my god. But only if it does, only if one of the meteors hits. Only if one of the meteors hits. Okay. Of course, that also has the added effect of, I could just do, yeah, I was gonna say, I could just do, meteors into special action, just so, you know, the opponent has their special action disabled during this combo. God, that was... Like, yeah, if I hit that... Yeah, if I hit that one, oh my god, that's so disgusting.
I'm on a different level.
Yeah, it's like over 200 damage. What the f... And I didn't even swap off to Toga. I didn't even swap off to Toga.
How about this?
Well, that time, that was over 200 damage in a single combo. Oh my god. Alpha, beta, gamma. I mean, I could give it a shot, yeah. Well, I'm assuming you mean... But yeah, that's an instant guard break, which is an instant kill, if I manage to land the beta, alpha, gamma. So, because if I land that initial you guys have to remember, if I land this initial combo, which is my bread and butter combo, I'm gonna land it. That's their entire GP bar gone. So anything that does a guard break is gonna be an instant kill. Like, that was it was really fucking close, but... But yeah, that's like 230 fucking damage off of... Okay, let's see... Okay, if he were closer, I would have been able to pull that off. Okay, come on, come on, come on. No, okay. I was a little too slow. It's okay. But... okay, but yeah, I mean... I'll set him as one of the ones I need to work on to get just a little bit, better with that. Just have, like, a list set and ready to go. Next up is Tech Dobby. This is one that I have been, this is another one of my mains, but, we were labbing a few things with Tech Dobby, last night. In particular, I can do air melee into, hang on, I need to actually, if I can do, hang on, if I can do it a little bit faster. Okay, he got knocked down. There you go. Air melee into alpha. It's not always consistent, but it's still about the best you're gonna get out of Tech Dobby. Although I imagine if you set a trap behind them. Hang on. I want to see if this actually works. I've always been curious. Okay. Well. Hey, Permeation. How you doing? But yeah, honestly, I think that's probably going to be our best bet. Because, like... Hang on. I mean... Yeah, that's like 125 damage right there. And that's not even including the untransformed gamma that would come after that. Hang on. I'm going to try and knock him down real quick so I can reset his knockdown power. There we go. I mean, I can do that, yeah. Just, it's not as, it's not nearly as reliable, though. Yes, his gamma does not instantly knock down. You're not wrong. I could do... Hang on. I might be able to do that, actually. Hang on. I mean, that's a decent amount. And honestly, like, because he's not really a combo character, like... Realistically, we're probably not going to be getting much better than that. But Strike Dobby, this is where things get a little more fun. Because with Strike Dobby, you can pretty easily... You can very, very easily get guard breaks with Strike Dobby. Very easily. So, if you time it right, like you can watch me set off Crazy Torch here, you'll notice every 5 seconds, I'll get this little blast of fire around me. So if I go out here, and I wait for that blast of fire, it does more damage. So, yeah, there's not really a point in,
Getting stronger.
So yeah, there's not really too much of a point in, like, screwing around with him, making things more difficult than they need to be. If you have Crazy Torch active, you can easily get a friggin' kill on him. And then you'll have the alphas to, like, keep him from getting back up. The funniest part is you don't even need your second beta to kill him. You just need the Crazy Torch and the beta he has. So I mean that's fair enough. And then obviously couldn't you wait until the beta finishes? No, because it's a hard knockdown. Now there's not a lot you can do here. I mean, you can interrupt her beta with a gamma. The timing's very, very tight. And you have to, like, kind of react in the moment. But you can do it, but, like, why would you? It just does more damage to let the beta finish. Yeah. Now, I mean, if you're trying to just do some quick damage and get out of there, like, I mean, honestly, that's fairly good. You can wait for the second hit of beta. But, like, probably not the best idea to interrupt, probably not the best idea to interrupt Tech Toga's beta. Just, like, let it roll, honestly. Now, a lot of our other moves are relatively non-committal as well. So you could be, like, back here, and, you know, you can get easy transform combos from back there as well. So, I mean, really, it's just a bad idea to swap off of, Tech Toga, and obviously going into Rapid Toga, you're just gonna see a lot of the same crap. Like, it's just you. There's no point. Like, all it is a free cooldown reset. You may as well take it as such. But Twice, on the other hand, he's actually got something kind of interesting. Because if you hit Foot Boost, hang on, I think you have to hit, like, Foot Boost directly into yeah, because it sends him into the stratosphere whenever you use it. But yeah, that's going to be your highest damage on Twice, is just, like, outputting your clone. I pressed beta, but okay. Okay, hang on. My hands are failing me. Give me a sec. But yeah, if you can land the beta, it doesn't knock him down. So you can use that as, like, a... Okay, so it does knock him down there. I'm trying to show you, but this is kind of a difficult one to hit just because of the angle it sends him at. But yeah, see? Here, let's try this again just to show you one more time. But if you hit beta, it sends him up into the air, and that's an instant guard break. So that would kill him. Now, you can't really use his gamma towards him in order to do that, because the hit off Foot Boost will make the clone hit knockdown. So you can't really do that. So basically, you just have to get in close and use the clone. Now Compress has one that's kind of fun. So you know how Gamma has like a hitbox? Well, it doesn't. It actually doesn't do a hard knockdown. It's not a hard knockdown at all, actually. So if you do that, yeah, you can just straight up freaking screw Compress over. And it's actually not all that hard. It's really not. Like, it looks a lot harder than it is. But yeah, if you're fast enough, you won't even go anywhere. But yeah, you have to know where you are in relation to them. Like, if I'm standing right here and I flick straight up, I have to make sure my my crosshair is in front of me. If I'm standing like right here when I do it, I have to make sure crosshair is facing that way. So you have to make sure that your camera's in the right direction before you do it. And you can take the time. But yeah, you can take the time while you're going up to kind of realign your camera. So yeah, you know, you've got that, which, I mean, that's a nice little trick. It does a lot more damage than it would do otherwise. And it gets you his blood again, so, you know, it's fun. Koigiri's is, they nerfed the crap out of his beta, though. So what you have to do for him, hit beta and interrupt it, hit beta, then alpha, and interrupt it with a gamma. But yeah, that's how you do his. And yeah, obviously, if you hit beta, alpha, gamma on him prior to that, yeah, he's dead. And it's a very, very like quick and easy combo. Even but you can't wait too long, or the alpha will knock him down. So you have to like. Here, I'll show it to you without recovery on. See, that's a guard break, and then if I wait for his invulnerability frames, that's a down. That's how fast it is. It's very, very quick. It is. Oh, sorry, my bad. There we go. But yeah, it's very, very quick. If you're trying to deal with a Koigiri before they get away, that's probably your best bet. So, you know, you got that going for you. Next up, Nagant. She's also got a relatively easy one.
Not even close. Can you handle this?
You kind of need to be closer than that, but yeah, you can. Well, I can't believe I missed that. What the hell's wrong with me?
Can you handle this?
Okay, give me a moment. The God's one of those I haven't been able to really practice with too much. Yes, I need to wait a second to let the betas actually hit.
Can you handle this? Nice try.
Yeah, that was only 30 damage. There's like no point in that.
Look alive.
Hang on, does a headshot actually? Yeah, okay, it does. Okay. What about a body shot? Yeah, they're both knocked down instantly. Okay.
Good luck.
That's what it was. Right, that's what it was. Okay. I remember now. Okay. It's a beta into an alpha into an untransformed gamma. That's what it was. And the best part about Nagant is you could also just like straight up hit a freaking headshot or even a body shot, and you'd probably be able to finish her off relatively quickly. For example, if I set our
Accuracy increased.
But even just screwing around, if I hit a headshot, that just ends that ends any necessity for a combo. But okay, let's see. I'm gonna change back to this, and instead of using the special action, I'm gonna show you the other one.
No escape.
I screwed it up. I didn't hit the okay, I didn't hit the beta properly. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then now I hit, and that's a Nagant down. It's crazy the things you can pull off with transform combos. It's fun sometimes. This is so much fucking damage for a single move. That's insane. I wish I could incorporate that more reliably. I mean, I guess technically I could. It would just require the...
Accuracy increased.
I could incorporate the headshot more reliably. I could do that. Hang on.
Accuracy increased.
Damn, I actually almost KO'd off of... Okay. Welcome back, Fire.
Accuracy increased.
Like, look at that! That's insane. And because the beta doesn't knock down, I can actually wait till the end of it.
Accuracy increased.
Like, look at that. That's just nasty. Anyway, that's not transform combos. We already did that one. Overhaul is going to be the last one, and yeah, he's got more than a few. So obviously he's got Gamma into Gamma. Like, he's obviously got that one. That's easy as hell. There we go. Now he's also got and then if you need to, you can also do that. And that's just a straight up instant kill as well. But yeah, going from doing that fast enough, yeah, that's just a straight up insta kill. So yeah, so far from what we're looking at right now, Rapid Deku, Scimitar, Strikehawks, Young Alpha 1. So we'll start off with Rapid Deku, which we already have him out. I could do double Gamma. However, that leaves you open if their team decides to rush you. It's better to have his other Gamma in case his team tries to screw you over in any way. Like if they interrupt the combo or whatnot. It's nice to have them there to, like... Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay. So, I mean, it's pretty reliable, I can't lie. Now, of course, I could also interrupt that with a Gamma. There we go. Okay. Alright. So, I mean, I feel like that's decent with Rapid Deku. Okay, let's see what happens if I just skip the last part of that. Because I might be making it more complicated than it needs to be.
I won't hold back.
Yeah, I'm making it way more complicated than it needs to be. I'm making it way more complicated than it needs to be.
You won't get away.
Because that is so easy. That is so easy to finish off. Oh my god. Like that's the difference. Like that's a tuning difference. If I had a tuning that had a little bit more damage on Gamma, yeah, that would have finished that off. Yeah, okay, we can safely take Rapid Deku off the list. Holy crap. That's way easier than I thought it was. Okay, Cementos is next. Here, we'll do this. And we'll go ahead and reset everyone's position. Cementos is over here. Okay.
Extra big.
Okay, that sent him that way. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Will I play a game to test the... Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing that.
To escape. Watch your step.
Okay. Let me get him out into the open here.
Extra big.
Okay. I think when I untransformed, it made it to where the second hit of that didn't... See, it's difficult to train with Cementos just because he friggin' ruins the entire arena. I mean, I feel like if that's just a kill, then I don't need to worry about hitting the Gamma. Yeah, I don't need to worry about hitting the Gamma. I'm making it way harder than it needs to be. Okay. Because that's a kill. That's a pretty solid kill. Okay, let's get Cementos off that list, because that is a really fucking easy combo to hit. I was just trying to also hit a Gamma, which turns out to be unnecessary. Strike Hawks is another one, but I think that's going to take me a while. So we're going to go with Young All For One next. Okay.
I'm on a different level.
Okay, I've got to figure out... See, the reason he's inconsistent is because sometimes you'll get, like, 1 meteor to hit, and sometimes you'll get, like, 2, maybe even 3.
I'm on a different level.
So, I mean, that's probably an instant kill, if I'm being honest. Okay, and then... Okay, yeah, he gets knocked down by that. That's not good. Okay, that means we need to lab a little bit more. Okay, so... No, okay. I mean, honestly, if I'm going to do,
Only ash shall remain.
Okay. Let's see. His Gamma does, Okay, maybe I could do something with his Gamma, since it doesn't... Oh, hey, Edition. How you doing? Like, maybe I can, like...
You have nowhere to run. I blocked it. I'll erase it.
Okay, so if I could do that... Okay, But yeah, if I do this... Oh my god, I'm so close. Hang on. But if I'm doing this, then I have to, like, trigger this. The idea is trigger that, roll out of it, trigger special action, and... Well, I'm glad you're enjoying all Justice. I honestly wish I could enjoy it with you, but... Okay, I need to work on, like, actually getting this to work. Okay, so I can do that. Okay, so if I hit this roll... Hang on. Hit this roll forward, hit that. Oh my god. That won't kill. But that is... Okay. So hit this. Hang on, I need to remember to roll out of it. I remember I have to roll out of it. Damn it, okay. So close, so close. Okay, so... There we go, okay. Holy crap, that's so close. That's like one tap away. I wonder if we can pull that off under normal damage settings, because... Okay, here we go. No. I think it does actually... Hang on. Yeah, hitting it on GP, I think it actually, like, fully hard knockdowns. Yeah. Okay. I will say that sucks, but, it is what it is. I feel like we did a decent job there. I mean, it's not bad. We got a couple different ones that'll work. But onward to the final boss of this particular gauntlet. Strike Hawks. Oh, it's not a release on Switch thing, because like I have a PS5. I could just get it on here. No, that's... Yeah, I'd be getting it on PS5 if I got it, but it's a monetary issue. I can't afford it. Anyway, let's see if this is gonna... Because here's the thing: if I could reliably figure out how to get his beta to send the opponent toward me, we wouldn't have a problem with this. But yeah, sometimes it sends them the wrong way. And I need to know what to do in that particular scenario. But yeah, see, if you can actually get it, that's what it looks like. It's pretty damn gnarly, I can't lie. It's a pretty evil combo. Okay. There's no way it's really just random. Wait! No, okay. I thought maybe it was like hitting him with the initial slash of it versus just not hitting them with that. But yeah, that's the optimal Strike Hawks combo, but like I gotta find a more reliable way to do it, so okay. Let's see. Okay, so after the Gamma, he does Try jumping beta? Sure, sure, sure. Hang on, the air one. Yeah, see, that's what I thought at first. But yeah, no, it sends him away from me. Now, I could always do Gamma into Untransform, but like... Okay, let's get him over here. Yeah, see, I thought that's what it was. I thought maybe it was like either where you hit them with the beta, the range you hit them with the beta, like whether it's in the air or on the ground. I've been thinking about like all of this. There has to be something that's causing it to act like this. There has to be. Which makes me wonder whether I should watch a Strike Hawks tutorial to figure out what it is. I wish I hadn't reset my camera forward. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. I can't believe I'm having to watch a Strike Hawks tutorial to figure this out. Surely somebody's figured it out. Hang on, let me ask Google. Let's see what... Okay. Master... Control... Wait, what? You hit an opponent with the... Yeah, but that's... That doesn't do anything. I'm not trying to orbit around them. I'm trying to... Give me a sec. If aimed downwards while held down. Hang on, I'm looking at something real quick. Alright. Max is beta, okay. Having a large amount of distance with a single use. Okay. Beta's used. And connects late. The free flight will not occur. What free flight? And the move goes on cooldown. He will turn to attack in the direction your pointer is. It only gets 3 when it's not hitting anything, and it's gone completely when facing shooters. Be careful about beta straight upwards. Well, yeah, duh. Give me a sec. Let's see what the official database has to say on it. Press again to slash... Oh wait, no, that's wind cross, not... Okay. Hold to take a stance in place. Release slashes. Okay, leveling it up just increases the damage. Looks like he has 50 down power on it whenever he actually hits you. Not that that helps me at all. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything that tells you like how the beta actually works. I mean, I looked on Reddit. I looked on fucking the My Hero Ultra Rumble original database. Like nothing makes sense. But you do have to like move your camera yourself. Like, after you hit beta, you do have to, like, manually, like, swap it around. Otherwise, you're gonna, otherwise, you're just gonna be facing the same direction. Like, if I'm trying to hit somebody that I just, like, slashed with that, it's gonna be a lot harder if I don't change the direction, but yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to, I don't know what makes them, send out opponents backwards like that. I don't know, I guess it's just like a trial and error type thing. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. There's not really a good reason as to why not. Alright, well, I mean, we've covered basically every single character in the roster. So yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and feel like we've covered more than enough. We spent like 3 hours straight just labbing freaking combos. I have friends. Totally. Anyway. Here we go. We're just gonna test it out a bit, see where we lie. In case y'all are curious as to why I'm suddenly doing all this, I'm trying to make sure, okay, yeah, see, that... Unfortunately, there's not really a good reason to go there.
With my left, I'm strong. Hey, fire! Go. What?
Okay.
This is bad. Now.
My turn.
Yeah, no point in going over there, bad idea.
I'm strong.
Yeah.
Hey. Up ahead.
Okay. Keep in mind, I have crossplay on, so... Okay, yeah, see, I tried to use the Momo's combo there, but... let's see. Where is that Mirio? Come back. Okay. Honestly, the Mirio combo is another fun one to land. Yeah, so Tech Shotos is kind of hard because, you know, if they're fighting, like if they're throwing up their beta, it does interrupt your True, they do have to basically like throw theirs out in a 2-step combo, but if they want to blow up their beta to interrupt your running up to them.
I'm free to do whatever I want.
Okay, let's see.
My turn.
Don't ignore me. You won't get away. What, dumbass?
Okay.
Idiot. Weakling. Fire. I gotcha. Here we go.
Okay, well, it's not quite what I was expecting, but, you know, we'll take it. Alright,
Don't ignore me. Moron.
Alright, let me try this.
A surprise strike. It's a shot.
Give me your blood. I'll stab you. Just a poke. Slice. Happy meal. Uh-huh. Slice. Level up.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that. I would ideally like my betas back, if at all possible.
Your affairs in order.
Alright, we'll do this.
My turn. More blood. I'll become you.
Okay, not quite my best.
We're edging closer to a head-to-head showdown.
Okay. So I do have a young All for One's blood, which I could probably use against that Shoto, assuming I run into him. I mean, he shouldn't be too stealthy. I mean, he makes like giant ass explosions, so I should be able to find him relatively easily. Yeah.
Better check on your allies. Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I'll keep my distance on that. There we go. He's trying to let me get him back. To be fair, here, I'll let him have some of that. There. I'm a good person. Go ahead. Heal up. Alright.
Charge remains. Coming through.
Okay. To be fair, he's doing the smart thing and keeping his distance.
30 seconds till the safe area moves. You'll be
Yeah, okay, he's locked himself in there so he can heal up. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll go ahead and do the same then.
I'll use this. Perfect.
Ah, not a big deal. I'll just go ahead and...
I feel better. I don't miss.
Let's see if I can get the rebound to do some damage. Tell me where he is.
I don't miss. Not yet.
Nah, okay. Yeah, he's just gonna lock himself down in there.
You won't get away. Stay away from me. Perfect.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep locking himself in there.
I'll use this. Perfect. I don't miss. I won't forgive you. Stop.
God, I hate these damn things.
You won't get away.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep...
I don't
I'm gonna have to pull him out manually with a gamma, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull him out with a gamma. I'm gonna have to pull him out with a gamma. This is so bullshit. The second I get the opportunity. Okay. Unfortunately, he's not really giving me much of one.
not enough blood.
Alright, where'd he go? He went back up to his fucking castle.
I'll run you through. Not yet. No way. Not yet. Blood.
Okay, yeah, he's back in his castle. Damn it. I fucking hate this. Okay. How the fuck? I wish I knew how the fuck that hit me, but okay. It hit me a second time, which is... I don't know why it hit me a second time, but yeah, normally the knockback from the fucking ice pillar makes it to where you can't hit with the secondary explosion.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You know, you're awfully toxic for someone I let get back up, which is kind of crazy.
This looks sharp.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. Can I join you next round? These randoms really want to get on my nerves. I mean, I'm honestly not gonna be going for too much longer. I'm like I said, this wasn't gonna be a this wasn't gonna be like a longer stream or anything. It's the idea was just to get like we spent what 3 hours labbing. I feel like that's a fair amount of time. Yeah, okay. Oh, Jesus, it's 7 a.m.? What the Okay, I was expecting that to be... Damn, okay, I wasn't expecting it to be this late. Okay, Damn, let me think. So... I'm going to try and get my stream schedule back on track today, so we'll do a Skyrim stream later. Especially considering we were supposed to do one last week and it got interrupted. So I'll do that later today. Remember next Friday is going to be a 24-hour Ultra Rumble stream because evidently I haven't suffered enough. And yeah. So, like I said, it's gonna be on Friday, ironically the 13th. So, yeah, that bodes well. Anyway, hopefully y'all have a good one, and I will catch y'all later. Okay. We learned a lot of new stuff today. But I hope y'all have a good one and take care. Okay. All right. Bye bye.
I learned how to smile with a knife in my sleeve. They said, being normal, I said, watch me bleed. Lipstick on my face, heart skipping beats. If love is a crime, then I plead guilty. They kiss when I get close. I see fear in their eyes, but fear feels like love when you're built like I am. I just wanna be you, feel you under my skin. So I covered a place where I finally fit in. They call me twisted, say I'm sick in the head, but I'm like what everybody else gets. They tell me it feels so right to me. Let me love you the only way I know. Red on my hands, but my heart's exposed. If I drink you in, would you stay with me? I just wanna be, would you stay in me? Say my name while the war burns down. I'll wear your face, I'll steal your sound. And loving you makes me the enemy. Then I'll bleed for you happily. I tried to play hero, tried to behave, but they hate the truth when it won't stay caged. Every smile I fake just splits me in two, so I cut out the lines, now I'm closer to you. They draw lines in chalk, they don't cross this line, but your veins look like roads and I'm losing my mind. If I become you, maybe I'm finally free. If I'm wearing your skin, will you save me? Kiss me with a blaze so you understand. Love me when I'm soaked in the blood on my hands. I don't wanna hurt you, I want you inside. Tell me where the difference is, tell me the line. Let me love you the only way I can. Monster in a dress, heart in my hands. If I fade away when the blood runs dry, would you still want me if I survive? Call me evil, call me insane. I just want love without the pain. If loving you makes me the enemy, then I'll smile through it happily.